My name is Yiheng.
My name is Janelle.
And I'm Shahir.
And together we are your hosts for this year's Teachers' Day program.
This year, the theme for Teachers' Day is luminescence.
The light represents our teachers, how they bring light to our lives by giving us knowledge and their protective care for us, which is represented by the light bulb.
We are the flowers inside the light bulb, being nurtured into maturity with the help of the light. The flower we chose is called gladiolus, symbolizing the good character we have after being nurtured by the teachers.
Without further ado, the symphonic band would like to dedicate a performance to the teachers. Please give a round of applause to welcome them.
Hello, my name is Elijah from 20MI09 and I'm the Vice President of MI Symphonic Band. And on behalf of MISB, I would like to wish all teachers a happy Teachers' Day. We will be performing an arrangement of a song by famous J-pop group YOASOBI. The name of the song is Yasashi Suisei, translated as Gentle Comet. The story behind the song is about a beautiful friendship in a cruel world. And we feel that many people feel the same way. They can relate to it, especially during this time of a pandemic. And not only students but teachers also miss being with their fellow colleagues and their students. Unfortunately, due to the coronavirus restrictions, we are unable to get the entire band to perform. But thanks to the LAPS and the ABCs taught by our year heads, we have managed to find a way to put up a performance while being in the comforts of our home. So joining me, we have Zach from 21MI01 on trumpet, Lynette from 21MI01 on euphonium, Jia-Yin from 21MI09 on double bass, Nitish from 20MI08 on trombone, and last but not least, Akil from 20MI08 on drums. So stay safe everyone, and we hope you will enjoy our performance. Thank you.
That was a really amazing performance. Thank you, Symphonic Band.
Hi there. Oh, what are you doing here? Fun fact, do you know that Mr. Sean Ang plays the guitar?
He has done a lot of music production as well. Also, did you know that the GP teacher, Miss Jamie, likes to raise hamsters in her free time? She's such an animal lover.
It sure is interesting to know about this thing about the teachers.
Now, let us hear some of our schoolmates' wishes for the teachers. Let's go.
The teachers here may seem a little strict, but I know that they will be like that because we care about our kids and our family. And so I'm always grateful for the effort that they put in teaching us. I really like it how teachers are very understanding and are able to relate to us, especially when they look out for us both in and out of the classroom.
So some traits that I like in teachers are generally when they are very caring and kind, and also when they are very knowledgeable about their subjects, and sometimes when they elaborate more and you can see the passion they have towards the subjects. I think that's actually quite interesting for me to see.
Some traits that I do like from some teachers, right, would be, of course, they need to be very engaging. But sometimes some teachers do need some patience with certain students. Of course, there is too many different personalities of students and teachers that cannot cater to all too. But for me personally, I prefer a more humorous teacher.
One teacher I would like to thank is Mr. Ng Kong Fei, my GP teacher, for being very patient with our class and always clarifying our thoughts whenever we need to. So thank you, Mr. Ng, if you are seeing this. I really appreciate all the effort you put into our class.
The teacher that I appreciate the most would be Mr. Kelvin Yang from my own class, the MI 10. He also doubles up as my textbook teacher. He has been helping me out amazingly during the start of the school year and even up till now. Like out of my my schooling years, like secondary school, I have not seen like much more than the teacher that he takes his time to give us consultations and also treats the class very nicely while giving them biographies and very calmly explaining all the formulas and solutions. And honestly, I think that he's the teacher that I appreciate most in the school.
Hi everyone, I really like to appreciate Mr. Tiang because he helped me to get through the year and he's really great to talk to by the way and he's easy to approach as well. I want to thank all the teachers in MI for giving us their best effort in teaching us, and I especially want to thank my form teachers for spending a lot of time checking up on our well-being, and especially Miss Ong for being an awesome class teacher and for being really fun-loving as well.
Yes, there's a teacher I really appreciate this school. His name is Mr. Fan Kai Tian. He's my chemistry teacher and he's really fun. He tries to make his classes really fun and he tries to make them engaging as well. So that's why I really appreciate it.
But the teacher I'd like to thank the most in this whole school is Miss Steph, as she has helped me out during my most troubling times and has offered me real advice as I'm approaching towards an adult life. So, am I looking forward to Teachers' Day? Of course. I think teachers are one of the most underappreciated jobs, and I think we should applaud them for all the great effort they have done so far.
I'm really excited for the Teachers' Day because it's just a day where we get to celebrate the teachers' hard work and it just marks the start of the holidays as well.
I'm really looking forward to Teachers' Day. I'm excited for the activities and I really want to show how I appreciate my teachers.
One thing I'm looking for about Teachers' Day is that it's a day where I get to see the teachers who have put in all their blood, sweat, and tears to teach me, finally feel appreciated, and seeing all the joy in their face makes me happy. Oh, and also can go on.
The reason why I'm really excited for Teachers' Day is that firstly I'm also glad to see that the teachers are finally being recognized for their efforts because this year has been a really tough year. I think everybody agrees lah. So with getting used to the Zoom meetings and the HBL and a lot of consult scheduling and a lot of
also were great. Thank you, fellow millennials.
Teachers' Day every year is never the same without Millennia Stage, right?
That's right, the Millennium Stage never fails us with their interesting and original plays. I can't wait to see what's in store for us this year.
Now, please welcome Millennia Stage performing a skit we have created.
Okay. Yeah, I know, that is so weird. Woo! Yeah. Whoops. The whole world can hear. Yeah. And send, and send.
Oh wow, Herms! I love what you did to the place. Olympus have never looked this good before.
I know. Just trying to spruce up the place. You know, before the big guy comes in.
Thank you. Oh, sorry. Just doing it for the gram. You know how mortals love this.
We are on tonight, right?
You know it.
I know you said.
You boys heard that too, right?
And here he comes. Cheery, Zeus has arrived, king of gods of Mount Olympus.
Call it AGM now. We have scoured the land and found one such mortal who is deserving of that title, and she will be with us shortly.
Speak of the 80s, she is here. Good morning.
I'm sorry. I think I got the wrong Zoom link.
No, you are at the correct time and the correct place.
I don't think so.
I do think so. The gods have chosen you to be hero, the herald of the gods, the savior of mankind. Yada yada yada. You get the gist. We are here to test whether you are worthy of the moniker. Any questions?
Yes. A hero? What? How? But I'm just a teacher.
Your actions have been deemed worthy of our notice, and we would like you to be the face of humanity, for your actions will decide the fate of its future. The time has come for the test to commence. We gods won't be far away.
Don't get any funny ideas of running away.
We will need a chaperone, a guide of sorts.
Yes, we'll indeed be watching your every move.
Okay, but who will be following her then?
Athena, of course.
What?
And teach her all that you know. Now, set forth the adventure, hero, and prove to us your mettle.
Hello.
What was that, Demeter?
Alright. I've been facing this issue ever since we moved into online based.
Oh, you were once a cat during one of our meetings, and potato the next. I mean, it was funny.
Well, it was not funny to me.
Demeter, your screen is glitching out.
Well, why don't you help her? I'm sure your time dealing with students on Earth has taught you how to handle these technical issues.
Perfect. Now I look like myself. Thank you for being so kind and patient with me.
Not to worry, Demeter. You remind me of a time when we ourselves were moving into online-based learning and the students had their own troubles with technology.
How was it?
We had to change and adapt so that our learning was not hindered or impeded.
Just like how Demeter oversees the seasons, things change over time. Nothing remains constant. But what I know is, the flower will bloom again, once more, stronger than before, and just like your students.
Thank you for your kind words, Athena.
Well, your first trial has ended here. Now, we proceed with the next one.
Good luck, hero.
I found it best.
No, it was bequeathed to me as a gift.
I didn't see a name on it.
That golden apple is...
That golden apple is for the most beautiful.
Are those two always like that?
Yep. Those two bicker all the time, night and day. Well, this is your second trial. You will have to mediate between both Aphrodite and Apollo.
Well, I'm the goddess of love and beauty, so clearly that apple is mine.
Nuh-uh, not so fast. I'm the god of light and the sun. The sun. The sun is gold for a reason.
We would need someone unaffiliated
To educate and declare between the two of us
who shall behold
and win this
golden apple.
All right. I have made up my mind.
Oh.
The god I have chosen
Yes.
to have this golden apple.
Yes.
Well, it's simple enough. You just have to share.
Share.
What's wrong?
Gods do not share.
we are gods. Gods, I tell you. The sheer audacity to share?
I mean, it's pretty simple. You just have to cut it into two.
What?
There, you each have an equal share of it.
I guess we could share.
And I'm on a diet. I couldn't possibly finish a whole apple to myself. Oh, that would be preposterous.
Gods often disagree, and sometimes we do not see things eye to eye. They just need a strong voice of reason to come in and put things into a new perspective. You just have to stand firm and guide the students so that they can come into a consensus and grow. If you hadn't come in between them, who knows how long this feud is going to last?
And only hurt them in the long run. So I hope this has been an eye-opening experience for the both of you.
Thank you, Miss Koo.
Ah!
Is
Oh!
okay?
Thing! It was attacking me. Athena said she'd give me a prize to solve all the problems in this book. Tell me a way to beat this abomination.
I see. Well, let me help you go through this slowly. Okay, Aries?
But
No buts. Are you ready now?
I think so.
First, a math question. What is the root of 64?
8.
Good. Second question. What is an alliteration?
Repetition of identical initial consonant sounds in successive or closely associated syllables within a group of words, even though spelled differently.
Wow, look at you! Aries, the last question. Ready? What is the format or essay structure that you can use for your essays? You know this.
E R E and L.
That's it.
Wait, I did it. Thank you so much, Miss Koo.
No problem. See how these problems are not complicated? You just have to keep going at it. If one way doesn't work, find another until you reach your goal. I faced many students like you.
Well, teachers are just like students too, Miss Koo. Just like what you did today, you kept going and finding different ways to help the students. You've passed all the tests. I'm sure that the rest of the gods are waiting for you back at Olympia.
Shall we head back then? And now we shall see how you fared during your trial and if you genuinely are worthy of the moniker of a hero.
She has shown great compassion and patience when dealing with complex problems. And with her quick wit, she was an impartial mediator and resolves conflicts when it arises. She was a beacon of hope and inspiration to those who seek her help.
Thank you, gods, for this opportunity. It's just what we teachers do. The qualities that we find endearing or inspiring in heroes can also be found in us, in all of us.
Isn't there an uplifting and captivating performance by the Millennia stage? What do you think, Eileen?
Yes, it was. Now, let's welcome the 7th standard as they share their wishes with the teachers.
I'd like to give a shout out to my math teacher, Mr. Gillis. He constantly tries to find new ways to make his lesson more exciting and more engaging as well. He also reaches out to his students not only to ensure that they keep up with their work, but also to find ways that he can play a part to help them improve in their studies.
I would like to thank all my hockey teachers, Mr. Ruslan, Mr. Key, Mr. C, Miss Sherlyn, as well as Miss Ajraf have left the school. They are like the parents of our CCA and they always try their best to join our training as well. I'm very grateful for their commitment and their effort that they have given us. And thank you for believing in us. We hope to make you all proud.
Miss Chan and Mr. Ang, because their faith and trust in me regarding academics and CCA has helped me, has motivated me to step out of my comfort zone and try to do well.
A shout out to Mr. Christopher Tay, my geography teacher, because like one day that I was just making a joke that I said like some of us are probably just too insecure to get a question wrong, so we're just afraid to answer in class, and he actually took the time out to have a serious talk with us just to make sure that we all knew that it was okay to be wrong in life and mistakes are going to be made and that is okay, it's fine. And I really appreciated it. Another example is Steph, who told me that it's fine to have a slow progress. Like, it's okay.
The teachers in MI have been very nurturing since day one. Besides making lessons engaging for us students, they also constantly reinforce self-esteem in the classroom to motivate us and push us to do better.
And on top of that, they inspire and resonate with us to do much better. And at face value, it may seem very trivial, but if we give it more thought, it may mean much more.
Thanks to my teachers, I never feel alone or helpless, and it's comforting knowing that I can always have someone to rely on through my journey in MI. Whether it be for my studies or just emotional support in general, my teachers have gone beyond the call of duty, and they've done so much for me, more than they ever needed to. And for that, I'd like to thank them and wish them a happy Teachers Day.
Well, one way teachers can help us MI students in our journey in MI is by like just freeing up the time in their tight schedule. Because I think like even when they are really stressed out with their own work, they spend time on us, and I think I really appreciate that from them. They also teach us like valuable life lessons that we actually need to hear. That as students, we don't just learn about content or curriculum stuff. We also learn from our teachers the moral values that we actually need in our life. And that's one way that they help us.
I think that students can do the work that's given by teachers, and they can do well in tests, which will make the teachers happy that they have taught the students well.
I feel that whenever we see our teachers, we should treat them and also attend their lessons on time and be punctual for every lesson, including PE and HTP.
I think that on a daily basis, students can 上课时候听课 because teachers take a lot of time and effort to prepare for our lessons so that it's engaging and it caters to us as students.
Also, as students, I think that we should actually do our homework properly. Teachers actually spend a lot of time and effort to probably craft some questions or give us certain questions in our tutorials and whatever. So that once we hand in and go through, the teacher will be able to point out our mistakes and probably help us to do better.
So we wish you all
Happy Teachers Day!
Thank you, Senators, for your amazing and detailed responses.
I'm a bit curious. How do you think teachers in MI have helped students in their journey? For me, my teachers have gone the extra mile by booking consultation sessions with me so that I can catch up with my content. How about you, Janelle?
Similarly, the teachers have taken the extra step to care about the well-being of the students.
Personally, I really appreciate the care that the teachers take to us. On days where lessons get super tiring and boring, the mini stacks and occasional breaks instantly makes my day better.
On the other hand, teachers make my lessons more interesting using technology, helping me to internalize content that was covered in class. Now, please enjoy this photo montage if you have pieced together with the class photos.
montage brings me memories of last year's Teacher's Day.
Here's another fun fact. Do you know that Mr. Keep Down has a husky? Her name is Missy and has an Instagram account with an impressive number of followers.
Also, do you know that our VP Mr. Lin enjoys walking and hiking at our parks and nature reserves? This is a good activity that we all should do during our free time.
Now, we will be presenting with this year's Teacher's Day game, which is a collaboration with the YLS and the Art Club.
Now we have a special segment dedicated to the teachers, recorded by the alumni of
Zhongming was a former student of MI from the class 07B2. While Zhongming was in MI, he held the position of the president of the Chinese Cultural Society. He participated in the National Broadcast Journalist Competition in 2007, in the first year when he was in MI attending pre-U1. He emerged as the champion. He was then given the opportunity to join MediaCorp Radio News as an intern and then as a part-time DJ with MediaCorp Radio 95.8 in 2010, while serving NS prior to joining MOE. He was also the valedictorian when graduated from NTU with a degree in Bachelor of Arts.
Hello fellow millennials, I'm Zhongming and I'm a senior from the class of 2009. Prior to becoming a teacher, I was a radio broadcaster with MediaCorp Radio Capital 95.8. During my time at the radio station, I've heard many criticisms about how the younger generations are not speaking Chinese or have a low command of the language. As someone who is passionate about Chinese language and hopes the future generations will be inspired to be the same, I decided that my calling is in teaching. I hope to raise the language standards of my students to become individuals who are as passionate about the language as I am. To me, The idea of an ideal teacher is one who not only walk the talk, but also walk the journey with the students. My days in MI definitely forms a crucial part in my life. I met lifetime friends who I still keep in contact till now. They're the people that I know I can turn to for support whenever I need them. One of the most memorable memories I had during my MI days was the period when my groupmates and I struggled with our PW final report and oral presentation. My PW mentor was always there for us. I remember him sitting down with us at the Coffee Bean at Westmore to go through our report and our oral presentation with us. The teachers at MI played a very important role in providing us with the emotional support we required during our schooling days. We had teachers who believed in us, gave us faith, and motivated us. I still remember a month before A-levels where our subject tutors were all fully booked for consultations. Other teachers who do not teach us were very kind to offer their time for us for consultation as well. We could feel the heart the teachers have for us, and that was something I really appreciated. I'm really thankful for all the care and concern they showered upon us. On this special day, I'd like to wish all teachers at Millennia Institute a very happy Teachers' Day.
As you hear Zhong Ning, I am sure you are also recalling and reflecting on your own experiences having our teachers in mind. You would surely want to pen them down, your well wishes for your teachers, right? Well, you may use the following link to do so. You may have the time to do that now before we proceed to the next segment.
That was an amazing sharing. Sadly, we have come to the end of the first segment of the day.
Now we shall take a break and let the class chairperson take over for the next segment of the day. We will see you later during the award ceremony.
Wait, as we head on to the next segment, here's one thing that you all need to do.
In showing your appreciation to your teachers, students will be required to come up with an appreciation board that has well wishes and lily origami. Thereby, you guys will be spending some time creating an amazing and wonderful appreciation board for your teachers. Make it pleasing and attractive, and don't forget to wish them a happy Teachers' Day. To learn how to fold the flowers, scan the QR code shown on the screen or visit the link below.
Thanks are here for briefing what the students are supposed to do during the flower folding session later on. Please enjoy the activities that the class chairpersons have planned for you after the flower folding session. Now, we shall see ourselves out, and we shall find out together who the winners are in the award ceremony.
Bye!